601, start clearance available.
601, go ahead.
601, cleared RD6 off arrival, runway 16, when ready to descend to for level 250.
Cleared RD6 Alpha, runway 16, and down at level 250, when ready, 601.
Alrighty, so here we go. Here goes 228 from Melbourne to Sydney, parked here on Foxtrot 19 in Melbourne. I'm currently loading up all the passengers and waiting for the systems to fire up. I've already gone ahead and powered on the plane, started the APU, I've started the IRS aligning. I gotta turn on the nav and logo lights. There we are. I'll go ahead and start programming the FMC now. Alright, that is current nav data, over to init, IRS initialization, and it doesn't have a GPS position yet. I will come back to that. Flight number TGG228 or not. Try just 228. No, nothing. Just from my L to my SSY. Melbourne to Sydney, XP11, there's Rivet. Yep. I insert that. Oh, I'd already found a company route in there. Alright, there we go. I can put in the company route now. PGG 228. There we go. We've got GPS now, 3740.4, 4450 point, I'll go this one, 50.7, line on ref, confirm a line, go back, now go to weight request. I've already set the weight, so I'll go ahead and put that in. There now. Go into flight plan, Docel, and Ebony, Aran, non-up, Cullen, Taro, Rivet. This one doesn't have Taro in there. And what I filed, I'll just quickly double check what I filed, colon direct rivet, so I will clear Taro out of here, and I'll go ahead and clear that discontinuity, insert that, so it matches what I've filed. If he changes it, then he changes it and I'll add it in. Alright. I'm expecting a Docel. What is it? Docel 1 departure off of runway 34 is what I'm expecting. We will see what he ends up giving me. Alright, close that. What have we got here? IRS will be aligning in 1 minute. Go ahead and turn on flight directors. Okay, it won't let me turn those on until the IRS is aligned. Go in here, flight plan departure. Cruise altitude for this flight. Flight level 350. Program that into active sky here. Currently at 1015 hectopascals. not standard. 015, that is in QNH mode. And I'll come back down here, continue programming this. Cost index, I want 15 today. Flight level 350. The saved one wasn't from this flight, it was from another flight, so I'm modifying it to this flight's data. References, transit 10,000, yep. Flaps will be 1 for takeoff. I've got to go in here and do my departure. I'm expecting 3-4, I'll double check the weather. Wind 250 you might give me runway 27. Hasn't sent through a plan yet, so I'll go ahead and request my plan off of him. Alright, the RS is aligned. I got my pen. Actually, I might try my new pen. Nah. I'll save it. No, 8 is for Melbourne at the moment. Oh, since he hasn't sent through a text PDC callback, I'll have to get it manually. I'm at TGARS 228. Alright, I am correctly tuned. Turn all the constraints there. Okay. What is going on with my push to talk? My joystick's there. Go in here and check what's this doing. Do nothing.
Just 740, good evening, Squawk 3631.
Wonder if that helps.
3631, just
Right, turn up the volume here. If I can. Come on. That is already as loud as it goes.
Just on 740, identified, climb to flight level 300, and I have start again for you.
Copy that, climb to flight level 300 and ready to copy start.
There we go, now I got a ladder.
Just on 740, cleared, Warren 7 Alpha arrival, runway 16, when ready to descend, flight level 250.
Warren 7 Alpha arrival, runway 16, and say again descent level for 740.
Flight level 250.
Waiting for him to finish talking to the other aircraft.
Ready, jet star 740.
Okay, still not getting any push to talk.
601, leave control area, descending, monitor Unicorn 122, decimal 8, connect.
Got a 122.7 excellent, good night, Qantas 601.
Okay, I'll try setting push to talk to a keyboard. Still nothing. maybe I'll try restarting. Restart Xpilot. Connect again, yeah. Nothing. Why isn't push to talk working? Google? Technical difficulties. Xpilot. Push to talk not working. Try setting COM1. Saying keyboard assignment same button. I double check that I haven't missed setting a transmit or something. Aha!
And Melbourne Center, Jetstar 740, just
That'll fix it.
for about 2 minutes.
Copy, thanks.
Center Tigos 228, request clearance to Sydney.
Tigers 228, contact me on climb to flight level 240.
Contact you on climb to flight level 240, Tigos 228. Alright, so we don't get a proper clearance here, but we'll get it up there. Alright, that means I am free to use whatever runway I choose. From here, 34 would be the shortest taxi. I am actually going to go ahead and change it to runway 27,
The Melbourne Center, this
the
is
most
Lima
into
Bravo
wind
Romeo.
runway.
Radio check, please.
Still a Docel 1 departure, so we'll go down here.
Lima Bravo Romeo,
27,
Melbourne Center, region
Docel
5.
1, insert that,
Thank you, we'll go.
make sure there's no discontinuities, good. Back up here. Go into the preferences. Now that I've got the runway set, I can do V1, VR and V2. V1 I'm going to do 120. Alright. Takeoff temperature flex. I'm going to do 25. Whoops, wrong button. Here. Check takeoff to all good. Alrighty. Now I can start prepare my pushback with better pushback. Now from here we go back and left. Now the technical pushback from here, you actually pull forward to about there, so I'm going to go ahead and do what I do in real life.
Your plan there. Give me a call through the menu when you're ready to go.
Alright, go down here. I'm going, fuel truck is off. I'm going to go ahead and close the cargo holds. Yep. That confirm. Remove the stairs and close the doors. Aircraft is ready to go. Go ahead and request the pushback. He said contact passing on climb flight level 240. Go ahead and request this pushback.
Starting up right now.
240 here. Kind of is my little reminder thing. He's obviously controlling above 240 only. I'm going to go down here. That's it. 2. to 2 point. Come on, stay connected. Why did it disconnect from X-Plane? Hope it doesn't do that too much. And go up to 0.8 for the Unicom. That way I can announce my...
Alright, all
Keep
doors
listening
and
to
hatches
center,
are
but I'm going to
closed.
go over to
Ready to
Unicom
connect.
so I can announce my intentions. Push this back over to COM1. Just so I can set that if I need to. 240 heading. This is all good. Put the constraints on here as well. I'll go for 40. And I'll stay with 20 miles on the range. See what he's doing. He's raising the nose. Good, it removed the chocks at least at the moment.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release the parking brake when you're ready.
Alright. Release the parking brake. Why is spoiler
Alright,
that?
starting the pushback, and you may spool them. Clear to start engines.
Alrighty, I am clear to start. I need... beacon light needs to be on for the push. We are pushing. Seat belts, gonna turn them on. Yeah, no smoking on. On emergency exits. Turn on all the fuel pumps. Airbus with their lights out concept. And turn off, like that, the dome lights. Good, all the panel lights are on so I can see what I'm doing. I need to come down here, I just noticed. Responded. There. Alright, let's start. Come down here, switch this into start mode. Which will display switch and start mode is activated. We're going to start 2 then 1. Starter is engaged. Airbus has an auto start sequence for the engines, so I don't have to introduce the fuel, it'll do it by itself.
Alright mate, operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Alright, set the parking brake.
Alright mate, disconnecting toes, stand by.
Alright, 2 is started. Start number 1. My problem earlier with the radios
Disconnected, bypass pin is removed.
is that
Thumbs
I
up on the
wasn't
left and catch
transmitting
your
on.
next flight.
I hadn't selected down here on the radio to transmit
797 start,
at all.
clearance available.
797 ready, copy.
Alright, number 1 is started.
797 cleared RB6 Alpha arrival, runway 16.
And switches back into normal mode.
250.
Cleared the RB6 Alpha arrival, runway when ready 10 160
Alrighty,
797.
everything up here is all ready to go. I'll go ahead and turn on the heats. There's auto. I don't know if I have to turn it on or not. Try with it off and see what happens. Now I need to arm this. Flaps are set to position 1.
797, make that decision.
I need maximum on the auto brake. That's the equivalent of Boeing's rejected takeoff. And I'll come down here. Takeoff config. See what it says. Cabin. Which means I need to go into here. Cabin status. If I can get it to work. Cabin ready. There it is. And then I'll come up here again and do the takeoff config again. It should come back all green. Goody. I will go ahead and change this mode. That one. This one. And then come up here and taxi lights. Turn off light as well. Release the parking brake, and we are ready to taxi. Runway 27. Oh, of course. Well done. My throttle quadrant's not connected. Alrighty, there we go.
Melbourne traffic, 601, 737, 20 miles out. The full stop, runway 16, Melbourne. Just 740, stop at descent down at 300, but 250.
There's one aircraft coming in for...
Just on 740.
Okay. That was weird. It didn't disconnect my park brake earlier. And I'm taxiing for runway 27. Go ahead and pull up the chart for that. I need to go up here and then right onto Alpha, which should be the second taxiway. Yep, I'm just coming past. It is right here. The next one will be Victor. Alright. Going right onto Alpha, and then I'm going to do right onto Echo. Melbourne traffic, 2 guys, 228, taxis runway 27 for Sydney, Melbourne.
Just off 740, leave control area. Traffic is Qantas 797 arriving from north about the same time. Monitor Unicorn 122.8, good night.
Copy traffic, thanks very much for the service, just 740, cheers.
Now I will wait for that Qantas. When I get to the holding point, I'm going to check on VATSPI, how far away it is. And then I'll see whether I need to wait for it or whether I can go. I suspect I'll have to wait for it, but all good. That's the joys of flying online. Turning right here onto Echo.
Qantas 797, leave control area descending. Traffic is just our 740 arriving same time from south.
You've gone once you just delayed, for the read the traffic into Melbourne. Appreciate your ATC. Australia. Have a good night.
Good night.
I'm going to holding point for pass, so I'll take a left just up here. And I'll be at the holding point. Following the line. Up on the holding point here. Stop there and set the brakes. Now I will quickly go into VATSIM. I will update it to make sure I've got the latest information.
Melbourne traffic, Qantas 601, it's on finals, runway 16, Melbourne traffic.
He is on final, so once he is landed, then I'll take off. Qantas 601, alright. Go ahead and turn on the strobe lights. I'll leave the landing lights off for now, but I will extend them. And I'll turn on brighter nose wheel light. Melbourne traffic, 2 guys, 228, lining up, runway 27, I'll wait for you, Qantas 601.
Approaching, 27.
Just thought when I was lining up, especially with online, to make sure that he knows that I'm not just going to take off in front of him. It's a courtesy call to say that I'm waiting for him.
On runway 27.
Alright, we are lined up. Just gonna sit here and wait. Once that Qantas goes past the intersection of the runway, go ahead and watch his landing. I can turn off the APU now. And it's not turning off. Ah well. I'll get it later. And he's past the intersection there. Turn on the landing lights. Nope, still not going. I'll get it in flight. Melbourne traffic, 2 guys, 228. Taking off runway 27, Melbourne. I need to go to, there we go. That's the correct detent. X25, 80 knots. 100, 20, 40 rotate, going for a little over 10 degrees nose up. Positive rate, gear up. And the Airbus fly-by-wire system's awesome because it automatically trims for it. Autopilot. Allow the aircraft to fly the route. departure procedure out. And it wants the levers brought back to climb position. Alright, throttle set to climb. Go ahead and disarm the spoilers. Waiting for the speed to increase a little bit, and then I'll retract the flaps. I'm gonna wait for 200 knots. 100 knots, flaps coming up. See if I can turn it off now. There we go, now the APU shuts down. Flaps are up. Alright. See how our pressurization's doing. Cabin altitude 400 feet a minute climb. It's 1,300 feet cabin altitude currently, so it is performing the climb just nicely. It does so one. At Pebto I need to be at least 10,000 feet. I'm currently turning Atnol to Parsi. Go ahead and turn off the taxi light and turn off the light at the moment, so those have been retracted into the aircraft. I've got a chart on my iPad here into partially 9,300 feet. We're definitely going to make that altitude restriction above 10,000 at Pebto. Passing 10,000 feet. Landing lights coming off and retracting them in. I'll leave the logo light on for now. Seatbelt sign, I'll bring that back to order. No weather today that I need to worry about. I'll go ahead and go to standard pressure. I want QFE, I want standard. There it is. I'm now in the flight levels, passing flight level 110. And he said contact him passing flight level 240 or on climb 240. So as I get up to maybe flight level 220 or 230 or so, I'll call him just so it's a little bit before his airspace. If I understood his instruction right, I can go ahead and switch over to primary I'm talking on his frequency if I need to. Guess that was another flyby shot. Good evening. Currently passing flight level 136 on climb. Why is this thing just stuck on TA only? I had this problem the other day. It's something to do with what I did at the start with the transponder here. Options here, all, above, or below. Put it on all, maybe.
And Melbourne, traffic just 740 inbound, ILS 16, currently passing overhead Monkey and making out call when turning on.
Didn't give me a, still hasn't gone away yet, so unless any viewers happen to know how to get rid of that TA only warning, I'm just going to be stuck with it again. My thrust lever jumping. No. Stay there. Seems to be staying at the moment. Yeah, the altitude sure sounds like it's jumping. There it is. Try that. Silly throttle quadrant's not is loading a little bit and making it jump out of the gate. Crossing flight level 185. I jumped again. Come on, you silly thing. Passing flight level 200. Come on. Pick up with the frame rate. It's not gonna do it, is it? And it just disconnected. Why is the frame rate suddenly so low? It's been working fine till now. I guess maxing anything else out. And then clear up some other tasks on the CPU. Still too low. That is annoying. Try ending this one, see what happens. Hey! Well, now I've got 20. Just. See if I can get it back up high enough so I can actually... Oh, now it's dropped again. Why was it working fine until now? I'm going to let it level out at flight level 240 for now while I figure that out, and then I'll contact him. Alright, seems to be working again. I'll reconnect and I'll contact him. Turner Tigor is 228, overhead Docel, flight level 240. Is he gonna reply? Oh, he's not even there. Let me go onto VATSIM and double check. Yeah, he's logged off. Oh well, he's been on for a long time. Looks like there's a tower in Sydney though, so if my frame rate holds, go ahead up to flight level 350. I don't want open climb, I want there you go, normal climb. Alright, now my frame rate's back up again, so I don't know what was going on. We are overhead Docel. Now tracking for Ebony. Be expecting a rivet arrival. I will sort that out closer to top of descent. Hopefully we'll be close enough to listen to the ATIS for Sydney. Got my mouse behind my camera. It almost disconnected again. Let's hope it keeps going. Passing flight level 271. I can turn on the music again. Got better frame rates from working outside. Yeah, turn on the wing light, see if that's any better. There we go, Sydney approach and Sydney Tower, so at least we'll have control there. That controller was on when I when I logged in. It'd been on for about 8 hours or something. Alright. Now just peacefully flying along with ambient music. Passing flight level 311, for flight level 350. We'll check the cabin, make sure the temperature control, pressurization is all working fine. Yep. Outside air temperature is 0. Now I'm going to go in here. Not there. Can I set up a going distance to Sydney? That one there. Is the approach and tower only going to be able to see about 50 miles. That'd give me a good idea of whether I'm within range of them or not. Interesting. Oh, that much to see from this view. Wish I had an auto-rotating camera. That'd be good. Oh no. Yeah, that's like a flyby, but it's flying with you. All right. Good, it is getting estimated 1050 Zulu. We are 1/3 of the way there. Zulu, that's 9:50 local time, trying to go half an hour. That means I'll be coming up on the top of descent shortly. Alrighty, in that case, then I need to jump in here, see if I can listen to the Sydney ATIS. ATIS 126.25.
One 1017.5. Sydney Terminal Information Bravo. Expect instrument approach. Runway 16 right. Wind 140 degrees, 5 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud few 2,000 feet. Temperature 17. QNH 1017. On first contact with Sydney ground or approach, notify receipt of information Bravo.
Alright, I actually got that. And I'm going to keep listening to the multicom. Go ahead and tune the Sydney approach for when I need it. Actually, I'm going to change VHF2. 26.25, just in case I need to listen to the ATIS again. As I get closer, I'll make sure it doesn't update. Or has an update, that way I can say approach followed by tower 120.2500. To 0.5. There we go. I've got the radio set. Alrighty. So, instrument approach, runway 16. I'll go ahead and start looking at those charts for that, seeing which approach I'll use, and then I'll start programming it. Yeah, I got 40 miles there. Alrighty. Alright, I forgot what flight I'm doing. I'll have to reload into the flight as well, okay. Alright. Okay, so it's sending the data to the server. Why isn't the ArcNet picking it up? Restart the app maybe? If it doesn't work, then I'll just get to look at the charts anyway. There we go. Alright, let's go. Sydney. It says 1016 right. That's actually what's already in the plan. That's what I was expecting. So I'll go down here. Runway 16 right, and that's a Rivet 3. Sydney arrivals. Let's see, ILS 16 right is what I want. 16 right, and a Rivet 3. Insert that. No discontinuities. Oh, there's one. We'll get rid of the discontinuity. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure that that's correct though. Rivet, Bigham, Tammy, Boogie. Tessat. Yeah, Rivet, Bigham, Tammy, Boogie, Tessat. Rivet, Bigham, Tammy, Boogie, Tessat. Strange, there was a discontinuity there, and then on the ILS 416 right. Looks like I got a set ILS 416 right. There we go. There we go. Now it's set. Go ahead and open up the chart for this. Read the chart for Rivet and then read the chart for the ILS and see what it says. 16 track Rivet, Bigham, cross Bigham at above 9,000, and Tammy, then to Boogie, and to Tessat. Expect radar vectors to final. Alright. That'll be fun. There's no direct link straight across. And on the ILS chart, go ahead and open this. ILS 109.5, I'm going to make sure that's that. Set that in there anyway. You got 9.5, yeah, that's all set. Go ahead and insert that one. Heading track first, what? Sydney. Arrival.
Sydney departures with view climbing via 2,600 feet, Qantas 778.
Okay, so that's already in. What's going on down here? Tessat. Burden.
Qantas
Erdin is the first one on the
Identified? Climb by tip button.
approach, and it says to expect a vector, so...
Climb by the SID. Sorry, was that for Qantas 778?
2778, confirm you're identified. Climb by tip button.
Landing 16 right,
Climb by
3000
the
to
SID. Flight level 280,
Erdin,
1778.
and then
Thank you.
capture shortly after Erdin. Capture the ILS. Final approach course 155. Alrighty. Let's see, where does it say our top of descent's gonna be? It doesn't give me my top of descent. Radio, what was that? 155. Put that in twice. It's already here actually, so I don't need to do that, but do a prediction, all good. Progress. Says I need to go descent. Yep, that's fine. Approach 1017. I'll program this in for now. Then go to temp. Picture 17. Wind 1405. Transition of 11. Flight level 110, that's correct. MDA. I'll go ahead and look at the chart for that. Get back up here so you get a better view. Alrighty. MDA 1000 feet. C and D. Both of them, it's an MDA. Oh, that's a circle to land. Straight in landing. ILS full. It's 210 feet. For my MDA. Alright, go down here. 210. Minimum descent altitude is what MDA is stands for. That way it'll call out minimums when I get to that altitude, and I can decide whether or not I can see the runway or not, and therefore whether I have to go missed or whether I continue to land. Alright, top of descent, 51 miles, it's alright. Alrighty, I'm back. Alright, didn't miss anything while I was gone. Doesn't look like it. Gotta go to Cullen and then Oh, not up. So my top of descent is before Cullen. It looks. Too easy. Yeah, top of descent's just come into view on the nav indicator there. Come on. You can go back above 20 frames a second. Why is it so low again? Okay, every time VATSIM does an update, it drops. I'm gonna go ahead and close that then. Alright. Where's my frame upload speed dropping again? Looks like it's working again. Back inside so I don't miss the top of the descent here. With this approach, Bigham at or above 8,000, and then after that it's Tammy below 9,000, so I'll set 8,000 on the altitude initially. Let it descend down to. When we reach top of descent. It's coming up shortly anyway. Let's switch VHA. Okay, this com. I'm talking on Sydney approach for when I need it. They won't even be able to see me at the moment, but zoom in a tiny bit.
approach ambulance 231 is off runway 25, climbing through 1,000.
Change the altitude down to 8,000.
That was 231, you are identified, climb flight level 210, track direct Cadam flight level. 210 on the flight level at direct Cadam for ambulance 231.
No. Not open descent.
778, no further ATC for you, Monitor Unicom 122, days late, have a good
Normal
flight.
descent. There we go. Open descent, it'll just descend down to that altitude instead of doing it, following the vertical path down and doing all the altitude restrictions along the way.
Connor 778, Sydney approach.
Sydney approach, corner 778.
778, no further ATC for you, Monitor Unicom 122, days late, have a good flight.
Monitor 122.8, corner 78, thanks to the ATC.
I'm going to stay on that one so I can quickly check how far away I am from Sydney. As I come into view, I'll contact them. Okay, this ATIS has changed. Still Bravo. All good. This is weird. Pull up this chart so I can read it. Just double check everything.
Sydney departures, LCA 22 passing 1,800 for 5,000.
Yeah, test expect radar directors to
Section
find
826, you identified, climb by SIP to level 280.
Flight level 280 over LCA 22.
TESAT's right over the airport though, so 16 right, I'm assuming they'll turn me before TESAT. That's 10 miles. What's the... Down 700. It's the airspace, but how far out does that go? It does not say. And it's QNH1017. Oh, I can't set it preemptively so that I can just press the standard button.
And Sydney departures velocity 826 for me, cancel speed.
26 miles.
Velocity 826 is per.
Cancel speed velocity 826.
pretty much when I get past Rivet, probably. Would be when they can see me.
All station, Sydney, approach now closing, Montage Unicom 122, decimate. Have a good night.
Oh,
Have a good
well.
night, thanks for being on tonight.
Sydney approach is closed, so there's only tower, so I will listen to the tower to 0.5.
Circuit height no higher than 1,500 feet and squawk 4511. Hotel Oscar Juliet.
Hopefully that doesn't mean that tower closes as well. But that does mean I'll have to be doing my own navigating in through that final bit, the vectors, for the ILS. I'm not going to fly straight over Sydney then, I'm going to turn before Tessa.
Hotel Oscar Juliet to Sydney Tower, Hotel Oscar Juliet. Just confirming that you're going to put me on runway 16 right for circuits.
Hotel Oscar Juliet, 16 left would be easier, but 16 right's available if you want to.
Alright, do...
Whatever's going to be easy for you, that's going to be the safest. I'm not sure how many people are up at the moment, but I can do 16 left if that's okay.
I go direct from Boogie
Yeah,
up to
if you're happy with that, that'll
the
be
initial approach fix.
easier. So you can taxi when ready
It's a little bit
via
of a sharp
Golf
turn onto
Alpha
final.
cross runway 07 to the Lima holding point 16 right.
Sydney Tower, can you say again, clearance please, taxi clearance, Hotel Oscar Juliet.
Hotel Oscar Juliet. When ready, taxi via Golf Alpha cross runway 07 to the Lima holding point 16 right.
Taxi Golf Alpha cross 07, sorry, and holding point Lima and 016 right. Oh sorry, 06 left, is that correct?
06. It probably means 16. Thought I just private message the controller just to make
Oscar
sure
Juliet, yes,
sure of
taxi,
what he wants me to do.
to
What I
the Lima holding
expected
point
to do.
and hold short at runway 16 right.
Holding point Lima and sorry.
Alrighty, yep, that's like what I thought. So he'll just, once I'm established, then I contact him. However, it's up to me to get the approach, so I am going to clear this test set out of here. And then go ahead and clear the flight plan discontinuity, so it's going to be Boogie to Erden, which is the initial approach fix. That'd be a bit of a sharp turn, but I'll use heading to adjust for that. As I get closer to Erden, I'll take over heading control.
Sydney Tower, returning, receiving for
What are the... someone is new, I think. I'm getting a little bit confused.
Sydney Tower, reading back, taxi clearance.
Reading back.
Golf Alpha, cross 07,
Oh yeah.
holding point Lima at 16 right.
Hotel Oscar Juliet.
Nice.
We got there in the end, that's the most important part.
Yeah, unfortunately it's a bit of a non-standard taxi route from international. Traditionally in Sydney you would taxi south on Charlie from the domestic, which is the standard route, but from that side it's a bit more complicated. So
Just to make it more fun, I'm from Perth, so I've never actually seen this airport before, so
no problems at all.
Gotta keep stuff interesting.
I know, right? It's pretty boring at Jandakot Airport.
So if that's the case, I'm also going to go ahead and descend down to 3,000 for the initial approach.
And I went to turn around and clipped an aircraft. Well then, I guess I have to start again.
Take that one out of your pay.
That's a con for sure, isn't it?
Oh, that's funny. Get in your landing predictions. Predict. Just gonna make sure that goes through correctly. Yeah, it does. It assumes negative. I'm under 10,000 feet, so I'm changing to 1017. Turn on landing lights. Go ahead and turn on taxi light as well. Turn on seatbelt sign. Right, I am coming up on Boogie here shortly. And then I'll be doing the left turn. Actually, I'll go ahead and start doing a heading now. Because I'm going to go directly north. Boogie. So I don't want to do quite that sharp of a turn. It's a pretty sharp turn to try and capture the glide path. Turn on the landing system. I'm going to put it up on the first officer's display as well. There's Sydney Airport in front of me. Alright, I'm gonna go. Come on. Switch to heading 000. And then push it in. There we go, now it's on the heading. Alrighty. I'll turn left a little bit. 3, 4, 5, I think. I wanted to get the ILS active so I can navigate around to capture it correctly. Make sure you go for 340. Anyone watching, you can do ! predict and get your predictions in. This ILS chart overlaid on my map. $750. 750 is relatively hard. So there's zero. The number is how many feet per second you're descending into the ground. So the higher the number, the harder you hit. I'm expecting somewhere around 200-ish, but alright, let's go direct Erden. Insert that. Good, it's commencing the turn. What are speed restrictions? Erden 25. Go ahead and arm the spoilers. Where's the cabin ready?
Sydney Tower, Hotel Oscar Juliet, does my clearance still stand, or do I need to get a new clearance?
Hotel Oscar Juliet, no, that's fine. Taxi as well.
Where's the approach button? Here it is.
Taxi as previous,
On the approach.
Hotel Oscar Juliet.
$2,500.
Alright, coming up on the initial fix.
2,500.
Now I'll zoom in. Range 10.
2,500.
Hey, Tank 787. Thanks for the raid. And follow. And host. Wow, the whole lot. And thank you, Samuel 1802, for the follow. I'm just landing in Sydney at the moment, so just capturing the ILS runway 16 right. $1 we'll go ahead and extend the landing gear. And first stage of flaps. And go for low auto brake. Come on, slow down. Oh. That's better. For some reason it decided it wasn't going to slow down. Thank you for the follow, Manka 36364.
2,500.
No, we're on flaps 2. 20, XP11 with the flight factor A320. If you do exclamation mark predict and then -1 to -1000, you can predict what you expect my landing rate to be. I'll go for flaps 3. Alright. Sydney Tower, Tiger, Tigers 228 on the ILS runway 16 right.
Tigers 228, 16 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 16 right, Tigers 228. Go for flaps full. So you lower the speed down to about 142, I think. Missed. Alright. Both autopilots.
1,000.
1,000. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can pull up the taxi chart as well.
Approaching 16 right.
Right, approaching 16 right.
500.
500. Yeah, nothing about flying, it's fun watching and learning.
400.
Fair enough.
300. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Minimums.
100.
Alright, I'm gonna fly the landing. I want the challenge. Oh, shut up, warning.
Retard. 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 5.
Long landing, 10,000 feet remaining.
10,000 feet remaining. 96 feet in there. Alright, reverses. Green.
Hello, Cafe 2023.
I have missed the high speed.
A320 Heavy,
I can go off on this one to the right though.
Hello, Cafe 2023.
Alright.
Hotel Oscar Juliet, amending taxi, I'll get you to taxi right on Yankee Cross 07 Juliet and hold short of Alpha on Juliet.
Bring up the flaps.
Cathay 2023 Heavy, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Hello to land 16 right, 2023.
What am I on? Alpha 4. Sydney Tower to go 228, vacated on Alpha 4.
I think it was 228. Which terminal are you for today?
I'll go for the domestic one.
I think it was 228. Taxi on Alpha, cross runway 07, hold short of 16 right at Golf.
On Alpha, cross runway 27, hold short of 16 right at Golf. To goes 228.
Sydney Tower, Hotel Oscar Juliet. Confirming
And I'm
Yankee
going to start
Juliet
view.
back onto Alpha.
Turn off the landing
Just
light.
trying to get the maps to come up on
It's back to taxi.
VATSIM 2020. For some reason it's playing up, so that's why it probably looks like I'm doing donuts on the taxi area. Sorry.
XP11.
Hotel
A
Oscar
lot of
Juliet, no
a lot
problem.
of planes are free in
You
XP11,
can
but not
continue
all of them.
taxiing via hotel, give way to the
But
Airbus
on
A320
average, the
right to left, and then continue on Alpha.
thanks for following, Shiny.
Give way to
On average, the
Heavy
paid ones seem to be
and
cheaper on
maintain
XP11
hotel.
though.
and continue on to Alpha. Hotel Oscar Juliet.
Then you get things like the Zevo 737 on X-Plane. It's study level, but that one's free. Hey, APU is available. We are cleared across 27, which is coming up with these orange flashing lights. left, turn right, yep. More planes than X-20. Yeah, there are.
Approaching 07.
It's more a factor of the fact that it's been out for longer, I think. There's a lot more add-ons that have been developed for it. I'm not 100% sure how many it comes with out of the box. It comes with quite a few. And turn right onto Golf.
Cathay 2023 heavy, if possible, can
And
you
hold
vacate
short
via
of
Alpha
16
flight?
right.
We'll try Alpha 5, Cathay 2023.
And hold short line here. I think there's another aircraft inbound. Yep, there it is. 747.
He goes 228, cross runway 16 right, Golf to the base, yep.
Cross 16 right and Golf to the bay. Two guys 228. Alright. Crossing 16 right.
We're able for Lima
Approaching
Alpha 5,
16 right.
Cathay 2023, yeah, Lima's available, that's approved.
Okay, thank you.
I think X-Plane make it easier for developers to develop higher quality add-ons, resulting in the prices for the higher quality add-ons tending to be lower. Where am I going to go? I'm going to turn left here and into the ramp. Where's the line? There we go. And turn off that taxi light. And try not to completely overshoot the line. And the lights, everybody's easy. Yep. All the lights of the airports definitely have a meaning. Same with the lights on the tops of towers and whatnot. Alright. There we go, arrived at Sydney. I'm going to stop this music. I was going to stop it on approach, but I didn't end up doing that. I'll go ahead and turn on the dome light again.
Cathay 2023, cross runway 07 Alpha to the base, yep.
Down here, shut off the engines.
Cross 07 Alpha to stand Cathay 2023, clear balance.
Make sure they
All
spool
stations,
down.
Sydney Tower is now closing, no further ATC is available, monitor Unicom.
Everything is on the APU now. Now turn off the wing light and turn off the beacon light. Alright. I'll put the chocks in for good measure. Alright. Well, thanks for joining in. I'll be signing off now. And yeah, thanks for joining in, even though it might have just been the last little bit that you saw, but hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, I'll send everyone over to Primus NZ.
Please welcome everyone in from Birds Raid. I hope you're well entertained and had a good evening or day or whatever it is. Linger or euthanasia. No, I'm only asking you guys because Tad's driving. Oh, I see. You're right. No, I'm only asking you guys because Tad's driving. Oh, I see. 44 kilometres. I can probably do it in 44 kilometres time. There we go. Thank you, euthanasia. 44 kilometres. Who's last playing? Microsoft Flight Sim. Nice. Nice. Where'd you fly, mate? Where'd you fly? How's Euro Truck Sim going? Yeah, not too bad. A couple of idiots on the road. And there's the other drivers, not just us. Yeah, no, it hasn't been too bad. Yeah, run into a couple of idiots. Other than that, most sound eventful. Melbourne to Sydney on VATSIM. Ah, nice. Yeah, I still need to sort out my VATSIM shit. I've looked into it very, very briefly. Haven't sort of done anything with it yet, though. Haven't done anything with it yet. On fine channels at the moment, entertaining the world. No worries, dude. It's all good, mate. It's all good. Melbourne to Sydney. And how was the flight? Was it fairly uneventful?
Keep right and then turn right.
How come they keep changing the speed limit for it? One minute's 90, and the next minute's 130, next minute's 90, next minute's 130. Can they make up their fucking mind? Now it's 40. Come on. How far did I say it was? Oh, 20 k's. Alright, we're nearly done. We're nearly done. Pretty quiet. Started off with controls, but then signed off, ended up only Sydney Tower. Oh, okay. How forgiving are they if you don't know the full lingo? Your flight is a good flight for me. Fair enough. Fair enough, dude. Yeah, how forgiving are they if you don't know the full lingo, you know? We're coming up in the pics, mate. Pretty good, especially if you're
Yep, and same on too.
proactive and asking them to confirm procedures before just taking off and blasting into their airspace. Oh, okay, yeah. Might have to go back and watch your VOD, dude, because, yeah, I don't know anything about it yet. But this will be the conclusion of tonight's stream here.
Go straight on.
It's after midnight.